Hello? You still out there? Hello, I'm Pippa, and this is Pippa Jones Beauty. It's the place where I love to talk about all things beauty, including makeup, skincare, fragrance, and a little bit of this and that. Well, if you were hanging around with me before, I have been gone for a hot minute. And I just wanted to let you know the story behind that. And I decided to start out again with the video that I actually taped. Gosh, it was probably like 4 weeks ago, and it was my next one, and I did not get to it. And here's why. I decided to meet my oldest son, who is 22, in Central Florida for a trip to the Disney parks. We had not gone together for 8 years. My sons and I grew up as, I didn't grow up, I grew them up. I raised them as basically a single mom because my husband passed away when the boys were very young. And one place that I felt very safe to go venture with my two boys was in the Disney park. So it had been something that we grew up with. We loved and enjoyed those vacations together. They were memory making, and I hadn't been there with the boys for like about 7 years. So I invited both my sons, and my younger son couldn't make it, but my older son said yes, he would absolutely love to go. It's been like something he's wanted to do for a very long time. So I went. So I ended up driving and meeting him, and he flew down, and we had a fabulous, short but fun vacation at the parks, and it was really cool. But on the way home, on the drive back, I was actually on the last half day, I was feeling very like, ugh. And it turned out I ended up getting like really, really sick. And so that was how many weeks ago. And let's just put it this way. The last 2 nights I have basically slept for like 12 hours, and I'm not like a good night sleeper. And I'm still just so exhausted and tired from, what I had. And it was really kicking my ass. And it's still in a situation where thank the Lord, truly, that I have recovered. But I'm still having like stuff going on, and just being exhausted and tired, I think, is one of the big things. But I'm back. And so that was my story. And so today, I hope that, this isn't like the newest, greatest thing, but it is something that is important to me. It was the video that I was working on before I got sick. And it is a comparison between some of the Chanel products and some of the cream highlighters that came out. So I hope that you'll stick around and enjoy this video, and definitely thanks for watching. And today I wanted to do a which one is better. If you're only going to buy one product of the new Le Beige or the old Le Beige Water Fresh tints, what do I feel about those? And comparing and deciding on 3 pearlesque stick blushes from Chanel. This one is called Sculpting La Perla, which is available from Westman Atelier in a set with a lip palette, and the new Victoria Beckham Pearl. So if that's of interest to you, comparing, this one happens to be my highlight stick. Oh, nope, it's the Chanel look today. But stay tuned, and I will be talking about all of them, swatching all of them, and giving you some thoughts. So please stick around to the end, and definitely comment below which one's your favorite, which ones do you like the best. Do you want to pick up any of these items? And give it a thumbs up to support this channel and help it grow, of course. I would love if you would subscribe. Thank you.
Original Water Fresh Tint, $65, 8 shades, and the new Water Fresh Complexion Touch, 16 shades.
All right, so first of all, the original Le Beige, and I'm gonna go in with Light, which is the shade that I normally use throughout the year. That's what Light looks like. They're the encapsulated pigments. Break them open, And we see we get a light serum situation there. And when we apply it to the face, it leaves a very glowy, hydrated, I have to say less than light coverage of my face. So it's going to be, here's my redness, here are my spots. They're not getting any sort of real coverage per se. So I classify it as less than light, a tint that hydrates the skin and just leaves the slightest bit of coverage. Definitely less than light, I would say. All right, and for the new one, I have B30 because I ordered it when I was already down here in Florida. I knew I would need my summer tint. So, gosh, can't break my arm. There we go, trying to get a little natural light in there. And when we break the little encapsulated pigments, we can see that we have much more pigment. Of course, this is a darker shade. Here's the light remnant, and here's the B30. And when we go on with this one, we're still having a lovely glow, just like in the first one. Just really put it on with my fingers. And so, and with this one, this just one application, definitely a light coverage, getting the same type of nice glowy hydrated finish. And we can go on with another drop and try to cover up some of the little spotty issues, little extra coverage there in the redness. Nice little brush to deal with that. And it leaves a lovely finish, just like the original, but a little bit more coverage. So that one I would say is definitely a light coverage, and I would say it would be comparable to like the kind of coverage you might get with a Jones Road, what I consider light, but not as much coverage as a NARS tinted moisturizer or an Ilia. But definitely a beautiful, glowy, natural skin type of look. So then we think, do we need both of these? Well, no. If I had to choose one and I only am getting one, I would definitely get the one with slightly more coverage. If I had tons of money to throw out the window and I didn't care, I would definitely get both because there's a place, I think, for both of these lovely products. They're absolutely beautiful. And one other thing you might wonder is, well, then why does she have so many shades? And I have so many shades because this one, the medium, light, deep, is better for me when I'm at the end of summer. And this one I got because this is how I like to use this one, the dark, deep plus, sorry. Deep plus, the original, way dark for my skin tone, but really, really nice to do a little bit of bronzing. Check that out. Seamless, beautiful bronzing, kind of like the Water Fresh, the new Water Fresh blush. Kind of that same idea here of we're adding in on top of the new foundation. I shouldn't say foundation, Water Fresh tint. We are adding in a little bit of the old one to get this seamless kind of bronzing going, because it does leave a very natural, glowy, healthy looking type of situation that is absolutely lovely, light, glowy, perfect for summer.
Here are the Balm Essential in Sculpting 45. the Victoria Beckham Reflector Highlight Stick 42 Clean Beauty, and the La Perla. Here they are on my arm in that same order. The Balm Essential, La Perla, and Reflect. The Chanel is 45. The set for Westman Atelier is 133. And the Reflect Highlighter Stick from Victoria Beckham is 42. Here is La Perla. Trying that on. Again, it is clean beauty infused with skincare ingredients. It is absolutely beautiful, easy to use in a luxurious packaging that is stunning. Hopefully Gucci Westman will decide to come out with this as a regular item. On the other cheek, we're going in with the Reflect Highlighter Stick from Victoria Beckham. Again, this is also considered clean beauty, which is nice. And it does have little micro glitter in it, but it is nothing Tin Manny. It is just absolutely beautiful, stunning. Both formulas are absolutely gorgeous. They look beautiful on the skin, easy to work with, just absolutely lovely. Here's a close-up. As you can see, very natural looking highlight, enhances your face structure, and always nice to have some good skincare.
Then the last one I have to try on today is the Chanel. And I have similar base on today. I have the new Tint. I have Contour Bronzer with the dark shade, Deep Plus. And I have the Water Fresh Blush in Intense Coral. And I'm going to try to apply the Chanel highlighter and hoping it to be a similar iridescent type of stick, similar to La Perla and the Victoria Beckham Pearl, all kind of doing this kind of illuminating. Oh, there you see it. Yep, the Chanel one's very nice too. Illuminating glow, pretty. Yeah, very beautiful, very natural looking and enhancing, classy and chic. Very cool. How about a little bit of bronzer to finish out this look for today? Adding in a little bit more color and life. This is the medium shade, right? The number 2 one, Sun-Kissed Medium. And I just love it, just beautiful. There we go. And that is my Water Fresh look.
So I really don't want to have to pick a winner. I really want both of these Chanel products, but if I did have to pick one, I would go with the new one, as it does offer a little bit more coverage than the other one, although there's definitely a place for both in my makeup wardrobe. As for the highlighters, they are totally all absolutely beautiful. You cannot lose with any of them. But if you had to press me and I had to choose just one, I would go with the Victoria Beckham Beauty.